Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealio, y'all? What's the dealio, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? Hey, y'all already know I got a straight banger for you guys, all right? Hey, tap in with me, y'all. Tap in. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? How is everybody feeling? If you feeling good, let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know in the comments where y'all at with it all right? We got charting tonight. We about to find some setups for tomorrow. Okay, so be sure to like this video. All right, let's get this video to 300 likes. All right, let's make sure we get this video to 300 likes, y'all. If y'all watching this, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm bringing videos to you guys every single day. All right, every single day I'm dropping some heat on you guys. All right, so let me know where you guys are at. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Let me know where y'all tapping in from, y'all. All right? Real talk, man. It's life-changing stuff going on. Okay? Let's get it, man. Where we at? Where we at with it? All right, let me check these comments real quick, man. Chaos. What up, Chaos? What up, LaRue? All right, we gotta shout out LaRue today, man. What up, LaRue? LaRue, Moni, Strat Queen, you know what I'm saying? She got 3 names now. QTZ in the building. What's up, QTZ? The assassin. The humble assassin. You know what I'm saying? KDH, what up? What up, Ant? How you feeling, bro? Genesis, what's up? Pam, how you doing? Bavaki, how you feeling? Trey Band Flipper, what up, bro? Yo, Ash. What's the dealio? What up? Asar, peace and blessings, 1,000 proof. Jason Williamson, I am back. What up? P. Bryan in the building. What's up, Apostle? San Antonio, Texas. What's up, All Things Reese? Great day in the market. Yep. She from Charlotte. Durham, North Carolina, Bull City. What up, Option Strike Force? Shout out to Virginia. What up, Jay Skrilla? Alchemist, how you feeling, bro? What up, Doc? James R. What's up, Dougie Doug? Dougie Fresh? Backpack Zoe. What up, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the YouTube channel, man. Turnpike Blue, Tish the Gym. What up? Miss Reese. She said she just joined. Uh-oh. Miss Reese just joined. Let's go. Let's go, Miss Reese. It's time to change your life. You know what I'm saying? Reggie, how you feeling, dog? Hey, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good, man. I made a video that I'm posting tomorrow. Is gonna be absolutely fire, okay? So tomorrow's video, it's already made, it's already scheduled. Y'all gonna like this one, all right? So make sure y'all tap in with my video tomorrow. Appreciate that, Reggie. Chandra, what's up, Chandra? What up, KP? How you feeling? Got the IWM juice? There we go. First J, what up? John McKinney. Cali Chick, what's up? How you doing? James Matthews, what up? Aries Moon. Shout out to Aries Moon. What up, Cyrus? How you feeling? Hey, listen, y'all. If y'all are in here, be sure to like this video, y'all. All right? Be sure to like this video. Let's get this video to 300 likes. All right, make sure y'all tap in. All I ask for you guys is to give me a like. Okay, don't be stingy with the likes and none of that. All right, pullback premiums, what up? All right, so check this out, y'all. Who got it on deck? Who got it on deck, man? All right, who got it on deck? If you did not drink this and you got cooked in the market, it's because you're not drinking and you're not honoring the IWM juice, okay? There is something called the IWM guides, okay? And it is law that if you are trying to trade IWM, this is a part of the law. You got to drink the IWM juice in order to be blessed by the IWM guides. You get what I'm saying? All right, so be sure to tap in with the IWM juice, y'all. All right. Saludos from Imperial Valley. Shout out to Imperial Valley. Okay. Hey, we're going to take a sip. We're going to get started. We're going to take this sip right here. All right. There we go. Ooh-wee. There we go. Ooh, I could feel the profits from the IWM juice already. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got mine. There we go. What's up, Ed? Love pomegranate juice? Yeah, it's good for you. What up, Henry? Let's go, Jay Skrilla. Barely surviving this fast, but this live will bring energy. I got you, Broderick. I'm gonna give you some energy, right? We're gonna exchange some energy. All right, what up, Double R? Kenny Javon. Hey, I'm gonna give the comedian of the ward to Kenny Javon today. He had me cracking up all day today. All right. Sugar Sweet said, I had a great trading day, followed my rules, exercise discipline and patience. Can't thank TPC enough. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Renette? She from Fresno, Texas. There we go. What up, A Wonder? Caught the IWM retest today. There we go. All right, y'all. So let's get it cracking, y'all. All right. So listen, first things first. My first question I got for you guys. All right. Who followed the 1 to 3 trades max rule today? Who followed the 1 to 3 trades maximum rule today? Who did that? Let me know in the comments if you did that. Who followed that? If you did 1 to 3 trades max and you only had one position open at a time, who did it? And if you did it, let me know how it turned out for you. Let me know what the results were, okay? Let me know. How did it go for you? And let me know if you did it in the comments, all right? This is a very interactive YouTube channel. I engage and I interact with all of y'all, so be sure, don't be no stranger. Don't be shy, right? Make sure you talk to me, engage with me, because we going somewhere with this live, all right? What up, Angie? How you feeling? Trey Bank, he said veneers pendant. That's funny. All right. Okay, y'all said y'all did. Okay. Now, how did it go? How did it go? How did it go for y'all? Was it successful? Did you guys see a difference in today versus last week in the past month? Right? How did it go? Let me know. Do you see a difference in how you feel? Do you see a difference in your results? Do you see a difference in your performance? Let me know. Right? Said I only placed one trade today. Kenny said 1. Double R for sure. Chandra, she said me. Antoine Perez, me. Said I'd have him 50%. 2 hit him out the park. There we go, Renette. Ashley said I did. Felt good. Way less anxiety. Right? She said I made that one of my top trading rules. I had made my goal on Google, but lost on IWM puts. Only did 2 trades, 1 out of 2. Okay. I took 3 trades today on IWM and made 115 total. Felt good. Mother trucker. There we go. Right. And he said it worked. Right. Aries Moon. Aries Moon. I know you over there cooking. Right. I know what's going on with them profits. Surprisingly, I did and finished green. There we go. 137% on IWM. Right, Jay Skrilla went great, felt good. What's up, Davita? I do 1 to 2 a day, 100 better every day. 270. There we go. Way less stressful and able to get very good entry. There we go, Tish. Winner chicken dinner. I grew my account some. There we go. Totally clarity in today's session. There we go, LaRue. Very much have to learn, walk away after that first good win. Okay. 3 trades, grand slam. That is a grand slam, Broderick. I took 1, walked away, then hit IWM 3 times at the end of the day. Okay. I didn't get any getting angry or desperate. There we go. What's up, Leela? How you feeling? And taking only 3 trades made me hold the last for longer than I usually do. So I caught that pop up. Okay. Don't chase the rabbit. 58% on 1 IWM call. 58 IWM better talk to us not. They will. There was a definite difference. The charts were so much clearer. Your levels popped like never before for me. There we go. She said, discipline and less anxiety. There we go. Yes, more patience. 53% on Google and 242 on IWM. Y'all see what I'm saying? What up, Ikiche? How you feeling? He said 1 trade, but I was just lucky today. Okay. So, y'all, do you guys see the difference? Right? You guys are telling me what the difference is in your trading based off of what we talked about on Saturday in that masterclass. Right? Now, what we about to do is we about to recap the market today, okay? Now, obviously, we know what happened with what Trump said earlier today and stuff like that. Like we know what's going on with that, right? We ain't fazed by that, but we about to break down what happened with IWM and all of that stuff. All right. He said one put 69%, one call 124%. It went well. I recognize the same pattern from 1 or 2 weeks ago. Took the trade at work. I wish I hold my call. Risk $25. Could have sold it for $500. It'd be like that. Ed Miller, he said, when's the next masterclass? Y'all want another one? If y'all want another masterclass, let me know. All right, let me know in the comments. All right. But let's recap today real quick, okay? Let's do a recap. All right, so let me pull this up real quick. So let me break this down for y'all. All right. Today is March 9th, right? Today is March 9th. Antoine, he said, can't complain, these blessings from the Most High. Absolutely. I had an emergency situation at work today, so I couldn't trade. I didn't get upset about it. I analyzed IWM later, understood the most moves it made. There we go, gorgeous. That's what it's all about, right? Tish said, of course, I had 2 swings, one Google that hit Apple was going only 1 day, trade, retest, 255 puts. Okay. He said, definitely appreciate the last one for sure. Masterclass was fire, not gonna lie. Appreciate that, Ikiche. All right. So, all right, y'all. So like I said, right? Mo Fire. He said Mo Fire. I got you, Reggie. All right, so look at this, right, y'all? So we got using the higher time frames with the levels is a game changer. I'm telling you, close. I'm telling you. Look. All right, so here's what happened. What up, Patrick? All right, so look, right? This morning, I gave everybody the game plan, right? I said, crazy pre-market move, right? I got to give y'all the narration, all right? IWM was down $8, and now it's only down $4. We have 2 gaps to fill to the upside between 247.75 and 250, and then 253.29, and then 256, okay? If we get above 247.75 and price action is bullish, enter calls lightly and ride IWM up as high as they want to go. I said this can be a 300% plus trade. Don't be greedy because sellers can step in heavy. Okay? If we reject in the first gap, then we can make our way down to 242. Don't over leverage. All right? This was everything that I said this morning before the market opened. The market opened at 8:30 Central Time, right? I put this at 8:03, okay? 8:03. This is what the market looked like this morning, right? What did I say? 247.75, right? 247.75. We had a gap fill all the way up to 250, right? I broke this down. I broke these levels down in the Discord, right? Everything, okay? Now watch what happened. Watch what happened. Let's go to IWM. Okay? We go to IWM right here. And then we go to the daily. The 30-minute. Right? Look what happened, y'all. What did I say? 247.75 was right here, this yellow line. We rejected off it at the beginning of the morning. We came down, right? All right, cool. We came up, we got above it, and look what happened. Whop! All right? Came back and retested it, and then what happened? It came up again, right? Look at the hourly. A failed 2 down, right? Broke above it. We got above the failed 2 down. Boom, right? It came back and retested again. Boom, right? came back and retested again, boom, right? So it can't, you guys could have took entry every time it came down to this 247.75 level. So you could have entered in right here, wrote it up, took profits. It came back down, entered in right here again, and then wrote it up. And then you would have been able to catch this move right here. But the 247.75 level was the level, right? That was the level. Okay? I told you guys it was coming to 250. Yeah, they played some games, but look what it did. So it filled the gap. What did I say? Gap fill? It filled the gap, broke above here, and now it's inside of this gap, right? Now in after hours, we selling off because we have to retrace here, right? Which is why I did not enter in the swings, because I knew that we had to retrace this gap, this fair value gap, before we come up, right? But this was the move. This was the level. I gave everybody the level, and that was that. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. That's the breakdown. Right? What up, Wise? What up, Amber? What up, Deborah? You called that so beautiful. I want to be in Discord. Let's go. Let's go, Aries. Let's go. I do this every single day. Right? Every single day. I told you guys the exact levels, right? I told you guys the exact levels. I broke it down. I gave you guys the game plan. If you are in the Discord and you're not following these levels, you're leaving money on the table, right? This trade and then this trade right here, you can retire off of that, all right? Not really, but y'all get what I'm saying, okay? So then what do? Then we go here, right? We go here, then let's see what we got popping. Shout out to LaRue, right? She said first day trading the strat. She been in the Discord, didn't fully understand the strat, locked into the masterclass, had an epiphany, right? First day trading the strat, 92%, right? 92% on IWM. IWM again, 25%, right? What's that? That's $200, all right? No extendo, 641%. WAP. WAP. Say, give me a WAP. 600%. 92%. These are whoppers, okay? Paper stacking, 200%. WAP. Right? 140%. WAP. What we got? What else we got? 100% on SPY. QQQ, 83%. 45%. 14%. Whoppers. Look at Doc, 69% on SPX. Google, 89%. 33% on IWM. Whoppers. What we got? Walt, 139% on IWM. 50% on IWM. 50% on IWM. Right? 139% again. Right? What we got? Renette, 53% on Google calls. 242% on IWM. WAP. Come on, y'all. What we doing here? What we doing? Shout out to Dr. Natalie. 20%. But watch this. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%, y'all. Do y'all see 1,000%? 200 and a 200, $20 and a 200. That's $100 and $1,000. That's $1,000 and $10,000. 1,000%, y'all. Come on, man. These are gains that the market is giving us based on us understanding the strat method and the levels that are given. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Right? Let's go. We ain't done. We ain't done. Look at Toya. 140% WAP. 31% WAP. 20% WAP. You feel me? What we got? SPY, one contract, 124%. Runner out at 237%, y'all. WAP. Come on, man. What we doing over here? Google, 51%. Whoppers. Come on now. I caught the last move. I had a $7 contract and I made $100. WAP. Come on now. That's over 1,000%. Look at what Ant said. And at this point, Ant just goes crazy every day on IWM now. 339% like it's nothing. WAP. Right? Ant goes crazy every day. 245% on QQQ. Whoppers. Shout out to Rocco. Right? Who we got? $700 on IWM calls? Shout out to Chris Nike. Come on now. Emails. What we got? What they said? My 3 trips to the table, 100% profit, made $100 today. A total of 218. 3 times, I'm done. Whoppers. Come on, man. Angie, right? $400 on a day. Whoppers. 100% Ant. And what we got? 34%. Today was a good day. 44%, 51%, 35%, 62%. Come on now, Whoppers, right? Let's go. Ronald, account up 5% today. Keisha, 130% WAP. Come on, man. Lady D hit him twice, 58% and 97%. Whoppers. We got Curtis. Talk to me. 120 on Palantir, 180 on Microsoft, 54 on QQQ, 136, 130 on QQQ, 230 on Tesla. Come on, man. Look at this. Another $100 day, 50% on IWM. Shout out to Leela. QTZ, 20%, and she being modest. I know what QTZ doing. 36% on IWM. What we got? Tish. 223%, man, on IWM. 12% on IWM. 127% on IWM. Come on now, 42%, 20%, 119%. Come on, y'all. Elijah, 13% account growth is up. Do y'all see what's going on here? Every day, 15%, 35%, 30%, right? $300 on IWM calls, y'all. We doing this every day. We doing this every single day. Look at Jamila. Murdering Tesla, 900. And then what? 160 on SPY, 145 on Tesla. She just posted. Come on now. Listen, we're talking about 100, 200% returns in an hour, in 30 minutes, in 10 minutes. This is the power of the strat method. Okay? This is truly the power of the strat method. Okay? This is the power of the strat method. Right? This is the power, y'all. Okay? This is how we go crazy every day. Right? Natalie said, I got to post my gains. Listen, it's so many gains up in here, people be forgetting to post them. You feel me? Every day. Every single day. Newmar, OKLO, 102%. Leela, yeah, I would mess with Weeble too. Real talk. But we go crazy in the market every day. All right? And he said, I can't say thank you enough. Isiah and Marcel are truly life changers. Hey, appreciate you, Ant, for real. Hey, that's what we here for, man. Like, sincerely. All right? So listen. And that's just the people that post the profits, right? It's people in there that's killing it and they don't even post the profits, right? But I say that to say, I'm giving you guys a recap. I gave you guys the breakdown and the game plan of IWM. I do this every single day when we go on live, right? I show you what I called, And then I show you how IWM worked. I don't miss. I don't miss. Right? And in that, because I don't miss, the Discord is able to make money off of IWM every single day, y'all. Right? Every single day. So understand that this is how it happens. We're not talking about 10% trades. We talking about, it's so many people in here that's posting 100%, 200%, 300% gains off of zero data expirations, which means there is very minimal, very minimal room for error. And people are learning how to become absolute snipers and surgeons, because that's how we get down over here in the Prosperity Collective. All right? So that's the recap. Okay? That's the recap. And why was a lot of people also posting Google? Why was a lot of people posting Google? Oh, let me tell you why. What did I tell everybody? If we get above 295.41, right, we got a gap to fill back up to 297. But watch this. What did I say yesterday? What did I tell y'all yesterday? I said Google, right? I said Google right here. I said if we could reclaim 352, right? I said calls above 352, right? Enter calls and you can ride it back up, right? Now watch this. Somebody inside the Discord said, where's Zay at? He asked a question. He said, what he said? He said, here we go. He said, is it too late to enter into Google? Okay. Right. He asked me this at 11:37 a.m. Right. I told him, I said, nope, it's going to 304. Okay. I told him it was going to 304. Right. 10 minutes after he asked the question. No, 5 minutes after he asked the question. I said, no, it's not too late. It's going to 304, right? Because we had an order block up here, right? Now let's go to Google real quick. Let's go to Google. Where did Google come to, y'all? It came to 306. It came to 306. It came to 306. I gave the play. I gave the play, y'all. I gave the freaking play, y'all. Okay? These levels are nothing to be played with. These levels are nothing to be played with, y'all. Okay? What's up, Casey? Right? If you guys are watching this, be sure to like this video and also know that nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. If you guys want financial advice, be sure to talk to a licensed financial advisor. All right? But Google, IWM, SMIWM, it don't matter. We're gonna smack the market. All right? We're gonna smack the market. What up, Chris Connor? So I just want to show you guys the cause and effect, right? I want to show you guys that I'm breaking this stuff down before the market even opens, and then it does what we say it does. That's why so many people are winning and we have such a high success rate, because all you have to do is come in and plug and play. Right? Ikiche, there we go. Hey, hey, that's the perfect one right there. What Jay-Z said, what more can I say? Yeah. What more can I do? Come on now. Come on now. What more can I say? What more can I say? You feel me? I'm putting everything out there, right? I'm putting everything out there. It ain't about what I do. It's about what are we helping people do? Whose life is the community changing? That's what this is about, right? We do this every single day, y'all. Okay? So, hey, listen. Hey, don't tell. Hey, come on, Doug. Don't be hating, Doug. All right. Ikiche started it. All right. Dang, Wise. That's how you gonna do me. All right. So listen. Let's go over SPY. Okay. Let's go over SPY. And then we're gonna go over IWM. Okay. Hey, shout out to Ikiche for the song recommendation. You know what I'm saying? He said my boy Belichick, McVay, and Shiny all in one with the play call. Hey, I appreciate that, Ant. Hey, I just want to help y'all make money and help y'all change your life, man, for real. All right. He said I woke up the kids. Hey, don't hate on the vocals, y'all. All right. All right, so look, SPY, right? Let's go to SPY real quick on the daily. All right. Let's go to SPY and let's see what's about to happen. Okay. Hey, if y'all are watching this, man, be sure to like this video, okay? I'm giving actual levels that actually hit. I'm giving actual levels that you can actually make real money with. All right? Like legit, okay? We always say the Prosperity Collective is going to be the wealthiest group, but also the healthiest group, okay? Don't nobody be pushing no health like that, right? Everybody talk about making the money, right? But what about your health, right? What about your skin, right? All of that stuff. So we ain't just pushing money, we pushing internal health, okay? So let's go rock with SPY. So we got a bullish engulfing right here, okay? We got a 3-bar. So number one, we're going to expect the 3-2, right, tomorrow. We're going to expect the 3-2, y'all, right? But watch this. Let's go inside the candle real quick. Let's go to the 30-minute. Okay? Now, what do we have right here, y'all? What do we have right here? We got an area of liquidity, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 bounce areas. I'm going to give you your bounce areas for SPY tomorrow. All right? So your bounce areas or your bounce levels are going to be as follows. It's going to be 673.57. And then it's going to be 669.64. And then it's going to be 666.72. All right? So, if we remain bullish tomorrow, right? Because Trump said the war might be over. So we're going to see what happens. If he manipulate the market again, then that's just what it's going to be. But, okay? But this is what it's going to be, right? So because we had such a big move, right? Look at the 30-minute. When you have a move like this, I need you to understand that the stock will retrace before it goes higher. The stock will retrace before it goes higher because it now created a fair value gap. Therefore, it has to come down, get liquidity, and then it will go up if the buyers step in. So, with that being said, these are the areas, the levels that SPY can come down to tomorrow before it goes higher. Okay? Now, if we stay above all these areas, what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight for calls, and we're going to say calls above 679.93. Okay? Calls above 679.93, y'all. Okay. And then my price target on that is going to be 685.57. Okay. Price target is going to be 685.57. Let's go here. We got to get above 680. So on the 4 hour, we do got this area liquidity right here. We got to get above. If we get above that 680, 679, then boom, we're going to come up to about 682. We could reject there. And if we reject there, we could come back down, or we could break through, and then we could hit that price target of 685. Okay. On the 30-minute, we just got 682. We got this area liquidity right here. Okay. But on the daily time frame, we got a 2-up candle above right here, 679.93, which is basically 680. So you could say calls above 680 if you want to be a little bit more careful, and then you could go from there. All right. If that makes sense on SPY, let me know in the comments. Okay. If that makes sense on SPY, let me know in the comments, y'all. Okay. Let me know in the comments. Okay. The most wholesome group, exactly. What up, Toya? Hey, Toya, she said, I'm late. You could talk about my profits now. Hey, come on, Toya. Hey, when the last time you been on a live? I ain't seen your name in forever. Come on now. Yeah, health is definitely wealth, y'all. All right, health is important. Okay. What else we got? Salesforce, Amazon, Microsoft. What about them? Right, Chris Connor? The levels. Those are the levels. I hope y'all played the levels. What up, Best Beezy? Best Beezy smacked another 3 racks in the market today. Easy money, right? Jason Williamson said, makes sense, makes sense. All right, makes perfect sense. All right, cool. You did post today. And Toya, I actually shouted you out already. You just wasn't here. All right? Everybody saw me shout out Toya, Mrs. Ed. Okay? So now we just went over SPY. Okay? What we about to do is we about to go over IWM, okay? So, since we about to go over IWM, we gotta summon the powers of the IWM gods. So I want you to shake up your IWM juice, okay? I want you to shake up your IWM juice, and I want you to take a sip, okay? When we take a sip, okay, this represents the blood of all the people that took losses with IWM, okay? No, I'm playing. Right? We had to have communion. All right? Hey, y'all remember the first Sunday every month in the church? And y'all eat that little white piece of bread, and then you drink the grape juice, and they say it represents the blood of Jesus? This represents the blood of everybody that took losses with IWM, okay? So we had to do our ceremony. All right? What's up, Sneaker Girl? Hey, post your profits, Sneaker Girl. You be holding out on this. All right? You said I'm drinking about a gallon. Okay. Hey, listen. Right. Hey, nah, real talk. Sometimes, hey, listen, if you guys are not in the Discord, y'all missed. Hey, Casey said I used to tear up them little crackers. The little skinny, they was like so thin. They was like thin as like a fingernail. And they had a little cross in them. It was like It was crazy, yo. It was crazy. Right? All wins you talking. Right. Their accounts died for our sins. Hey, Moni, I ain't clowning it. I'm just saying y'all remember, right? One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make light of some shit, right? I'm gonna have fun with some stuff, right? Double R style. I should go on the patio and pour some IWM juice out, huh? Pour it out for all of the dead homies, huh? What's up, Michael? How you doing? Right? All right. So look, hey, let's go over IWM, y'all. All right. If y'all are watching this, man, be sure to like this video. Okay. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every single day, we are bringing you guys life-changing information. All right, that could change your life, and we could turn up your trading. All right. We could turn up your trading. Okay. I'm just saying, if you ain't happy with your 10% profits, if you watching me talk about IWM, but you getting cooked on IWM, come in the Discord, come learn how to trade IWM the right way. All right. So he said that was something. Hey, I feel you, Ant, for real. IWM Illuminati, I know, right? All right. Hey, Ed Miller, you ain't lying. That IWM juice is expensive. All right. So let's go over IWM now, y'all. All right. Hey, that's wild, Mark Quinn. Hey, y'all funny. All right. So look, y'all. All right, look. So we ain't in the clear on IWM yet. Okay. We are not in the clear yet. Okay. Why are we not in the clear? Look. Look what happened. What do we have right here? What do we have right here, y'all, on IWM? Tell me what this is. What we got right here, y'all? Talk to me. Talk to me. What we got? What we got? What we got, y'all? Come on now. I know y'all know what this is right here. What is this? Right? There we go. There we go. Yeah. What's this? Right? Sellers, right? Bearish fair value gap, right? Exactly, right? So watch this. So now, this is when it gets tricky, okay? So let me break this down, okay? Yeah, hey, she said sellers lurking. Hey, them sellers is like, they like this, right? And tomorrow, they about to try to come around that corner. They're going to be like, right? Everybody, oh, you thought you was going up? They're going to come and they're going to smack you in the back of the head, right? So back in the day, when we was in high school, what they used to do is if people had like a bald head, they just got a haircut. I remember they would be like, y'all remember rips? They'd be like, rip, and they smack your back of your neck, and then they slide your hand, right? Listen. Look, that's what the sellers is looking to do to IWM, okay? They looking to smack that back of that neck and then rip it, okay? High school is crazy. So when we look at the daily on IWM, let me tell you guys what I see, okay? Let me tell you guys what I see, and then we're going to go from there. I'm going to also tell you guys something else that happened today that I told you guys about yesterday, okay? I told you guys about this yesterday, and it did exactly that, right? Right, KP, we would say neck. They'd be like, neck, give me that neck. They'd be like, give me that neck. Right. Bald haircut. Somebody, you got to walk around school like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk around school like this. Right? I remember, plus I had a big head, so the smack echo was loud. Yep. And we all lived the same life. We were just in different parts of the United States, but we all lived the same life. All right. So listen. So the sellers is looking at the buyers like, hey, give me that neck. All right. So they waiting to give me that neck tomorrow. Right? Hey, that is crazy, KP. Walking around high school, you like, give me that neck. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. Right? But listen. All right. So right. So look, check this out, right? So now this is what the sellers is looking to do. Okay? This is what the sellers is looking to do. So, what did I say was going to happen yesterday, right? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all about this right here, right? What did I say? Who remembers when I gave you guys this area right here? I said area liquidity, buyers are camping out between 239 and 235. Right? Also, it was on a weekly time frame. Look at this. Right? Look at this. Between 239 and 245, I told you guys yesterday, buyers were camping out in this area. Right? So I say, even if we come down on the weekly, we got an area liquidity. And on the daily, we got liquidity down here. Right? And look what happened, y'all. And we had an order block. We came down, but what happened? We pushed up. Because all these buyers were in this area. And look at the volume on today's candle as well. Look at the volume on today's candle. Okay? So, buyers are here. Okay? But, watch this. Watch this. We do have this fair value gap. Okay? So, we have a gap to fill over here. Now, here's the thing though, right? So we do have a gap to fill from 253.26 to 254.10. No, that's the retest. Where's the gap at? 30 minutes. Right here. Yes, we have a gap to fill from here, 253.20, all the way up to 256, okay, 66. Right? So we have a gap to fill up here. So we can come up to 256 so we can fill this gap, y'all. Right? And then potentially 257.82. But if we come up to 257.82, that's going to put us at the top, like right here in this area of liquidity. So if you're going to take calls tomorrow, you need to be very careful because there's a lot of sellers in this area on the daily time frame. Okay? A lot of sellers waiting in this area on the daily time frame. Okay? So this is going to be the game plan from now. Now, things might change in pre-market. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. So first things first, right? Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Right? Gap fill to 256.19. Okay? Gap fill to 256.19. All right? So, we're going to say calls above 254.67. Calls above 254.67. Okay. Calls above 254.67. Right? A gap fill up to 256.19. Now, after that, because we got all these buyers on the daily, we could reject. I'm just saying. I'm always going to give you both sides of the coin. Right? We could reject. I'm not saying it's just easy for calls tomorrow. Because we still have sellers here, y'all. But if Trump says something and it supports bullish, then we're going to blast through it. Okay? And then the buyers did just step in today all the way from down here. So it makes sense. But we still got to just make sure we being careful. So we ain't out here just doing whatever. All right? So then, let me find. Okay. Now watch this, y'all. I'm going to give y'all balance areas. Okay. First level going to be 251.43. Then we got 248.77. Then we got 247.75. Okay. And this is a key level. And then we got 246.88. All right. So these are going to be your levels for tomorrow. Okay. So always remember, when a big move like this happens, the stock is always going to retrace. Whether it's the next day or a couple days later, it's going to retrace and come back and fill those fair value gaps. All right. So we could come down to these areas and bounce and then go higher. And that's probably what's going to happen because we got these sellers here. So they're going to get some liquidity, make some money when it comes down, and then buyers will step in again, and then we could break through. Because that's what they did today. If you look at the 30-minute time frame, y'all, buyers stepped in, got some liquidity, pushed it down, and then what happened? Buyers stepped in and got some liquidity and pushed it up, and then they made their money. So buyers and sellers were both satisfied today, right? Now, buyers more than sellers. Buyers definitely won, but, you know, they both got liquidity and was able to go in their direction. Okay? So, but we could reject up here, y'all. So we could see a rejection on IWM tomorrow. So just be careful, okay? Let me know if that makes sense on IWM, y'all. Let me know if that makes sense on IWM, for sure. All right. He said same thing happened in Trinidad. Oh, okay. So we was all kids doing the same thing. That's crazy. Just give me a neck meant something. My school. They wasn't even worried about the work. I know, right? Hey, now real chick, Cali chick, that was the good old days for sure. I got cleaned up, so I got to hear about tomorrow. Yeah, that's B said I'm gonna wait for a reject. Yeah, me too. I know it's hard for some, but especially since February shift, if you're getting calls, put 0 TT. I highly recommend SCE profit take 10 to 15%. Okay. Man, it's hard to go against these buyers. Hey, I know. Buyers are stepping in, but it's always about the key. It's always about the key indicators. I mean, the key levels. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Emma? How you doing? Aries Moon, I use Lux Algo. I got a whole video on it, so go check out that Lux Algo video. FYI, Lux Algo liquidity voids FVG indicator works pretty decent now until you get paid version. Okay. Isaiah, would you say your trading took a leap to a new level when you started taking profits on options more quickly? Like not holding whole position for 100, but selling half to 8 to 10 at 15? Actually, no. I don't know how you said it again, Laez. So when I first was starting, so I started with like $4,000 trading, right? And then I was in a group, a popular group that some of y'all know. I did have days where I was losing like $800. Then I had days where I made 1,000. Then I had days where I lost 400. But when I started trading on my own in the beginning, I was taking trades. I was getting like 8 to 10%, and I was okay with that. My trading took off, and I really started to see a big change when I started learning how to hold longer, actually, right? When I started understanding order blocks. When I started understanding order blocks and I started trading the strat method, I can't say it enough, that is when my trading took off, okay? And here's the thing about it, right? Here's the thing about it. I'm such a real individual that people inside of the Discord can see the growth. People that join the Discord the first month, they know I was taking profit at 10%. But now we be smacking shit, right? 40, 50% scalp trades in 5-10 minutes. So my trading took off when I learned the strat method and started focusing on trusting myself to hold the trade longer because I knew where the trade was going, right? That's what I would say to that. Right, Patrick, shout out to that. Makes sense, sure that, there we go. Okay. I use that 30-minute chart today to hold on. There we go, Aries. I can read gaps. I want the order blocks. Okay. Yeah, get Lux Algo. On a 4-hour, it looks like IWM is back in the channel and there's an order block. Yep. So it makes sense. Playing block to block. There we go. Close 9. Daily Bread. What up, Daily Bread? S. Dot, he said, what was your biggest loss? I say it all the time, and I have a whole video on it. My biggest loss was $17,000. $17,000. Well, you probably had really good position size. Yeah, when I was taking 8 to 10% in a trade, I was putting when I started getting my bag up, I was putting like $2,000 to $3,000 in a trade. But now I could put less money in a trade now and make more money than what I used to because I'm just more skilled, right? So the strat with order blocks is the business. Now, straight up, Michael. She said, yeah, we see the growth exponentially. Hey, I appreciate that. For real. Best B, he said, been growing and killing it. Yep, we've been growing, y'all. All right, so if y'all are watching, man, be sure to like this video, okay? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, all right? That was a kicker. Trusting yourself in trading is hard. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Trusting yourself is hard, right? But like I always say, if you don't trust yourself in your regular life, you ain't gonna trust yourself in your trading. So trusting yourself in trading is hard because trusting yourself in your life is hard. That's just how the game goes. All right. Option Strike Force, he said, thank you for sharing the strat method and Lux Algo. They helped me stay calmer with trading today. It gave me a clearer view of the overall market picture. For sure, options. That's how we get down. All right. Pleasure is mine. Google dipped down overnight, but when the market opened, I seen that bullish 222 strat and took Google for 110 profit. There we go, Michael. Hey, that's what's up. Right? That's what's up. Real talk. Hey, I got so much gratitude for y'all, man, for tapping in and tuning in too. All right? Like real talk. So, exactly, you got to build trust. Exactly. So now that we went over SPY and we went over IWM, y'all, what we about to do now? right? What we about to do now, y'all? What time is it? Let me know in the comments what time it is. Let me know in the comments what time it is. Talk to me. What we about to do now? What up, Johnny? What we about to do? Set them emotions. Yeah, emotions are tough. Double R for real. There we go. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Yeah, here fishy fishy. Let's get it, man. We about to catch some whales, right? We about to catch some whales. All right. Now, before we go fishing, here's what I'm going to say. Before we go fishing, if you have not, y'all, click the like button on this video. All right. I'm giving you guys levels on SPY and IWM where literally you could make hundreds and thousands of dollars tomorrow if you implement and execute. Okay? And we do this every single day. Right? Every single day we do this. Okay? So be sure to like this video. All right? We are about to go find some setups for tomorrow. We about to go fishing and we gonna get it cracking. All right? Also, if you have not, let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from. Right? If you want me to pull up to your city and where you at, then I need you to let me know where y'all tapping in from and where y'all tuning in from. All right? I like to know where people are watching me from. All right? That's what I like to know. So please, please, please let me know where y'all tapping in from, y'all. All right? That's all I ask is a little engagement. Okay? That's all I ask from y'all. All right? So, with that being said, okay? With that being said, man, we are going to pull up TradingView again. We got Kansas City. We got Boston. We got Florida, West Palm Beach. She said Detroit, but I want to come to where you at. Well, you're gonna have an opportunity soon because I'm about to do something soon out here in Houston. So, you know, get ready to come to Houston if you wanna rock with me in Houston, man, and you wanna pull up. Then I'm in Houston, and I'm gonna do something in Houston in person real soon. So yeah, we got Detroit. It's a lot of people from Detroit that be watching me and rocking with me, man. So shout out to the D. We got New Jersey. We got Columbus, Georgia. We got DC. DC be rocking with me too. Shout out to Connecticut, Virginia, Chicago, Alabama, Atlanta. You said you had something that did exactly what you predicted. Did I miss it? Hey, Turnpike, IWM, bro. You missed IWM. I went over that. Kansas City, Missouri, Inland Empire. Okay. Houston in the house. Hope to link in Houston before I go back. When you going back, Cali chick? Still in South Carolina. Clicked like within 5 seconds of coming in. There we go, Daphne. What's up? How you feeling? DC, shout out DC, Chicago. Hey, it's a lot of people in Chicago. I gotta come to Chicago too. Maybe this summer, cause I ain't coming to Chicago when it's snowing. Katy, Texas. Shout out to Katy. Shout out to LA, Big Dog Physique. What's up? DC. She said, in there, love me some Houston. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when I got out here to Houston, it felt like a big old hug. You know what I'm saying? I got out here and it felt like a hug. I was like, man, listen, I love the South. I'm a Cali dude. I'm a West Coast dude, but my heart be in the South, cause that warmth that the South gonna give you, it don't be like nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Wise in Boston. We got Atlanta, Pittsburgh. When you come to DC, I don't know, Trent. One day, I used to live out there back in the day, but one day I'll come to DC for sure. Y'all just got to keep tapping in with me. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do an email list soon. So one day, when I start really, going on tour, going on the road, I can let y'all know, right? Yeah, and he in Atlanta from Bay Area. It's always gonna be shout out to NorCal, Texas, Detroit, Eastern PA, Clovis, Cali, right? Another month or so. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to do something, Cali. Maybe within a month. I don't know. I'm just kind of taking my time, chilling out here. Hey, Big Dog Physique, what's your username in the Discord? Florida, Cake Boss, love Texas. San Antonio is an interesting place, but in Texas, I could only rock with Dallas and I could only rock with Houston. I got family in Austin, but I can only rock with Houston and Dallas. She said, go on tour. I'm going to go on tour one day for real. Right? Yeah, Southern hospitality is a beautiful thing. Right? Michael Cook, I don't know, maybe I got to get bigger first, right? I got to make sure it's at least, if I go to like 3 or 4 cities, I got to make sure it's at least 30 people that's rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come to a city and then it's only like 3 or 4 people, right? So I got to make sure that we got to continue to grow the influence so that people could, actually sign up and be like, I'm going to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Johnny said, imagine the vocals in person. Hey, motivate. Okay, motivated 323. I know, Numar. I'll be looking at that. One day I might really do that for real. All right. Oh, Turnpike, it was Google. I called Google, and that joint did what it did. All right. I wasn't a fan of San Antonio. Exactly, Doug. I was raised in Compton. Okay. Shout out to Compton, man, for real. Do a stock stand up to Mark Quinn. Hey, nah, yo. Listen. Nah. All right, y'all. Let's find some setups, man. Hey, y'all funny. You guys are funny. That's what I'm gonna say. Hey, I want to go to New Orleans. I need more people in New Orleans to rock with me because I love New Orleans. I love people from New Orleans, and people from New Orleans, they love me, right? I want to get like 30 people from New Orleans that's out there because I want them to rock with me because I want to go out there because I love New Orleans. The New Orleans culture is just different. It got that twang to it. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans got that twang. They got that razz. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm not selling it. I'm looking for 3 or 4 honest and good traders for honest reviews. What are you talking about? I don't know. Hey, KP, you gotta share my channel with all your people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta share your the channel with all your people. We gotta get me in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. She said we don't need a lot of people. Let's get like 15 people. There's nothing like New Orleans. I live in LA, but New Orleans will always be my second home. I feel that. You don't think it should be like a mutual spot, like say Vegas? A lot of people close to Vegas. Man, I'm Vegased out, bro. I lived out there for 4 years, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. I don't know. We gonna see. Well, Houston is also a place where people be coming to. Um, I appreciate that. That's love right there. She said you just want a Mardi Gras. Nah. I'm not. Listen, I used to be, I used to be out there, but I don't. That's a lot of people for me now. I like to chill, but I will go out there for Mardi Gras just, for the experience. But no, I just like New Orleans. I've been out there, before. Yeah, get them to come over to the dark side. Tell them to come over, join Death Row, KP. Right? I'm in Houston, Michael. Yeah, we gonna get them over. It's just gonna take them a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Detroit in the summertime only, Keisha. Right? And listen, I need some bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? I need some bodyguards. They be wilding in Detroit. All right? They be wilding in Detroit. She said you already got 15 here. That is true, Ash. There's a lot of y'all in the DMV in the group. So we gonna see. We gonna see. So look, y'all, we got NVIDIA, right? Look at all these sellers on NVIDIA, right? So it's gonna be a challenge trying to get all through up over here, right? She said, I'm a Nola girl, I just ate my red beans. Hey, listen, hold on. Real quick, New Orleans probably has some of the best food that the United States has to offer. Okay? Let me just say that. New Orleans probably has the best food that the United States has to offer. Okay? Now, so here's the competitor, right? The competitor is Caribbean food, right? So my top is New Orleans food, cuisine, and then you got Caribbean food, Trini, Jamaican, right? Anything Caribbean. And then African food, West African, Ethiopian food. Them is the three. But New Orleans food, and when we talking about the United States of America, New Orleans cuisine has got to be the best food in the U.S. That's just my take, right? So, listen, New Orleans food is like no other, okay? I just had to throw it out there. New Orleans food got the best, straight up. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. New Orleans it just got a different, the way that they cook, it's just crazy. Right? So New Orleans is everything, like crazy. Yeah, but that Caribbean food, but that's not the U.S., but Caribbean food, listen, I eat that. I start talking Caribbean for real, right? So yeah, I just had to put that on record, right? So NVIDIA, we got XYZ. Exactly, they got their own food. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's why they in a league of their own. They are in a league of their own. So we got sellers right here on APLD. We got NVO. Keisha said, can't let that happen to the money. That is funny. Listen, when I had a po' boy the first time, listen. When I had a po' boy the first time, I was in Atlanta because I used to live in Atlanta. Man, when I was in Atlanta and I got introduced to New Orleans, I was like, oh my goodness. Crazy. Hold on. He said Caribbean food is almost like Mediterranean, which is the best. Let's stop there. Caribbean food is not like Mediterranean. No. All right? Caribbean food is not like Mediterranean. I do like Mediterranean food, but we are never gonna compare. You ain't gonna tell me that roti, right? You ain't gonna tell me that Rasta pasta. You ain't gonna tell me that doubles are like Mediterranean food. No, we not about to do that. We are not about to do that, okay? And I say that with all love. We are not about to do that. All right? All right. Said Portland is where the food at. I gotta see. Nissan says official. Oh, let's go, Nissan. He said do the rest of the lie. Okay. Y'all want the levels, man. Okay. We're gonna do the levels. Okay? Levels for the stocks. I give you the entry price and the strike price. Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. So right here, what we got? We got the in phase. Okay. We got the Rocket Lab, the RKLB. Okay. This one look okay. We got fell to down. Okay. You see target price 75.12. Okay. You take entity at 72.18. Okay. So Rocket Lab. Okay. What you want? You want profits or you want to lose money? Which one you want, man? Okay. Okay. So we take entry right here, man, 72.21, okay? And you take profits, you take your money at 75.05. All right. So look, we got Rocket Lab. So we got the Rocket Lab, RKLB, fell to down. Okay. What we got next, guys? What we got next? Hey, y'all funny. Who we got here? We got Shopify. I like Shopify right here. All right, we got Shopify on a failed two down. Shop. We got Shopify on the failed two down. We got Intel. We got Intel on the 3-bar. All right. I don't really like NVO because we're coming up, but we got all these sellers right here, so I don't really like that. All right. So I'm not really like paying attention to NVO too much. I think some news might come up and make them go up, but I don't know, right? She said I got range. I would come in on you. Hey, Celeste, what up? Hey, listen. I just be, you know what I'm saying? I just be making light of stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta have a good time with this stuff. I be on camera way too much. I can't be serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta have fun with it. All right. Devonna, she says giving Indian, Jamaican. Yeah, they was like, do it in a Caribbean accent. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, when you go get food from a Caribbean spot, you are gonna deal with attitude. They be like, what you want? You want the rice and peas? What you want? You want oxtail? What you want? That's how they hit you. That's how they hit you all day. Nah, look, I'm a great, I could do great impressions. But look, Shopify, Intel, okay? Intel, I think, could really make a nice move tomorrow. We got Celsius. We got QQQ. See, QQQ still got to get above this little area right here. So it hasn't gotten above this area right here. AMD faked everybody out once again. right? It opened up under 190. Buyer stepped in and pushed it right back up. Google. Okay. Google. I like Google to the upside. For sure, Google. Yeah, you just got to accept the attitude for what it is, because they food be way too good. Yeah. They ain't going to have them patties, Nissan, for real. Amazon, if Amazon could get above 215.64, they could rip. They on a fail two down right here. Hood is on a 3 bar. I'll look at Hood. I think Hood could make a nice move up to $84 tomorrow. So we got Hood. I mean, Google has a long way to go. KB said, why is there so many 3 bars? Because we gapped down off of all of this news and then we recovered. So we're going to see a lot of 3 bars and a lot of failed 2 downs today. Hims is on a failed 2 up today. Let me see on a 30-minute. Y'all, if Hims gets below, if Hims could get below 2094, then I'll write that down and see how far in this gap we could come down to. So I'm going to look at Hims puts tomorrow. Okay. She said, if something ain't sold out at the Caribbean spot, I'm giving it, nah, for real. Yeah, I like that Hood. I like the Hood play for sure. OKLO. So OKLO, if they don't reject here, then they're going to come up, but they could reject at this 63 level. CIIT did. Nah, I didn't see that. Dell looks like they want to come up still, right? They're in this area of liquidity, so I'm gonna be watching Dell tomorrow. Yeah, we could get a squeeze on Hims, but we're gonna see. Right? We're gonna see. Affirm. Ooh, I like Affirm a lot, y'all. Look at this. We got room to come up. I like Affirm on this double failed 2 downs. Apple. I told y'all about this bounce. If Apple can get above 261.47, well 261.52, then enter in the calls to the upside, y'all. We got room all the way up to 266. Okay? So we're gonna put Apple on here. Right? Apple, we're gonna say calls above right here, y'all. Calls above 261.52. We got a bullish engulfing, right? Calls above 261.52 on Apple, y'all. All right. Oracle, Palantir. Palantir is on a 1 bar, so Palantir calls tomorrow could definitely go crazy. So Palantir calls, 1 bar. Okay. If we get above 158.42, then 151.42, 158.42, then you can enter in the calls on Palantir and you can ride it up to 161, and then you can ride it up to 166. So Palantir on a bullish 212 continuation could go crazy. All right. What else we got? Hey, and let me say this, y'all. Right? Let me say this while I sip my IWM juice. Let me say this. I know I be joking a lot, right? I know I be joking a lot. But please never get it twisted, right? We call absolute bangers, and I make a lot of people a lot of money, okay? So don't ever, ever, ever get this twisted thinking that we just joking, okay? We are running up a crazy bag in the Prosperity Collective, all right? Don't ever get that twisted, all right? I'm not afraid to be me on camera, right? That's the only difference. But don't ever get that twisted. Okay? So, let's see what else. So I like that 212 setup on Palantir. Carvana. Tesla. Tesla might go up tomorrow. They looking nice. SoFi could be going up tomorrow too. They got 2 failed, 2 downs back to back. Lyft, he said you might laugh at this one, but look at Lyft. I mean, Lyft look like it's in a bear flag, so we got to see. We got to see what's up with Lyft tomorrow, right? Look at this downtrend. I did so tomorrow's video, I'm talking about Lyft. So just so y'all know, tomorrow's video, it's about leaps, okay? And one of the examples that I talked about is Lyft, because everybody been talking about Lyft is going to $30, Lyft is going to $30. So I literally broke down why Lyft is not going to $30, why it came down, and why people took the wrong entry, okay? So be sure to watch tomorrow's video, all right? Every day I drop a video at about 3:15 Central, which is basically 15 minutes after the market close. 15 minutes after the market closes, I drop a video and we break this shit down, okay? Yeah, Mark Quinn, you already know, right? Now, this is an area, he said loaded leaps on Lyft to the downside. Right, we got a bear flag right here, y'all. Right, so CoreWeave. CoreWeave looks good. On a daily, we got a fail 2 down in this order block, so we could bounce right here and pop up. Meta is looking beautiful. Meta does look beautiful. I would say above 650, 28. 650, 28 on Meta. Meta is on a failed 2 down. Tesla. Yeah, Tesla might pop up tomorrow. We're in a downtrend right here. Once Tesla breaks out of this downtrend channel, then they're going to be going up. Right? They're at this order block right here, so they could bounce and pop up. Crowd, they're going crazy. Adobe, SMCI. Ooh, PanW might be coming down. VRT, S&P 500 inclusion. MRK. All right. Who else we got? Marvell. Ooh, this looks real beautiful. We got this gap right here, right? All the way up to $97. So I like MRVL for sure on that 1 bar. All right. I like that one. AVGO, Sound, Microsoft going, Delta Airlines, they're going crazy. UAL, Citigroup, Dash, IBM, Gold, let's see where they at. They ain't doing nothing. IBIT, they probably about to come down tomorrow. XOM. Oh, listen, oil stocks, y'all. XOM and CVX, right? XOM is on a 3-bar, a bearish 3-bar. And where is CVX at? On a 2-down candle, right? Listen, failed 2 up and then a 2 down. If this stuff starts going on, if oil prices drop, then, you know, oil stocks can definitely come down easily. So that's a layup. So CVX and XOM, pay attention to those stocks to the downside, y'all. All right? Pay attention to those stocks to the downside. That's an easy layup right there. IONQ, they look like they want to come up. Iran, QBTS, they got to get above 1971. RGTI, QUBT, okay, they could come up. FSLY, I've heard about them, but I haven't traded them or anything yet. Net, ooh, they going crazy. This is a double bottom, it look like. Yeah, they going crazy. I think you could definitely have a nice day tomorrow as well. Right? You might have a good day tomorrow. I'm gonna pay attention to them. But Walmart daily, weekly. Okay, so Walmart is bouncing right here. Okay. Yeah. So Verizon, they're just playing, y'all. If you're in Verizon, I wouldn't really worry about Verizon anymore because they're not really doing anything anymore. You gotta just let them do what they do. Cisco. Ooh, not to the upside. I think that they could come down here to $73 in this order block, and then they could bounce, and then they could try to come back up. But they're in the middle of this range right here. So they got to come down a little bit more, a couple more dollars, and then they could bounce. Unless this is a higher low, but we got to see. Right? So yeah, but I wouldn't get into calls in Cisco right now. All right. And also, y'all pay attention to the VIX, right? We got a real red candle right here. Pay attention to the VIX. They're at $25 now. If we start seeing them coming closer to $20, then we bullish and we going up. All right, so just pay attention to the VIX, y'all. Okay? Pay attention to the VIX. So EDSA. Look like a lot of buyers are here. They could come down to like $6 and then bounce and then go higher. But I don't really trade stocks that are like $5, $6. I don't even pay attention to them for real. Yeah, I have like my main, list right here, and I usually just cycle through this list right here, right? But I like this Intel setup, right? I like Intel to the upside. So these are going to be my main watches for tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to look at Palantir. I'm going to look at Palantir. I'm going to look at Marvell. And then I'm going to look at Affirm. Okay. And then IWM. So those are going to be my main watches. I like those setups. We don't have any sellers or areas of liquidity to the upside on a daily time frame. So we should be able to just blast off. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be looking at, and that's what I'm going to be paying attention to tomorrow. All right, Affirm, Palantir, and Marvell. Those are going to be my main watches. And then obviously, I'm also going to be looking at IWM as well because I look at them every single day. All right. So yeah, y'all. So listen, shout out to everybody, man, that, been doing their thing in the market. Shout out to everybody that tapped in with me today, man. Oxy breaking my heart right now. What happened, Nissan? Did you get in the calls on Friday with Oxy? Talk to me real quick. Talk to me real quick, man. What happened with Oxy? What happened with Oxy, bro? Best stock analysis on YouTube. This man is changed my stars. I appreciate that, Lizaire. Real talk. Oh yeah, Oracle earnings is tomorrow as well. Yep, that's right. That is right. Okay. Shout out to Sneaker Girl. She just posted her profits, $200, right? We got Big D. What she hit? She hit $95 on somebody, right? People just be sending me their profits in my emails, on Instagram. Like, yo, people are cooking, right? Somebody sent me their profits. She hit who is this? IWM. She hit IWM for 2,800% right there, right? She messaged me that, and then she also hit IWM for 620% as well, right? So listen, y'all, this YouTube channel is really helping people make money. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube channel is really helping people make money, and it's really helping people change their life. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So spot shares, ooh, Spotify, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, for real. Got in at a decent support level and it crashed after hours. So Nissan, so that's the thing. When you doing oil stocks, and this is some game for all of y'all, right? What I've learned about the oil stocks is just because we got tensions in the Middle East doesn't mean that oil stocks are gonna just like blast off. And if it's been a couple days to a week, you really gotta probably not even play them or just wait to day trade them. You gotta know what stocks to swing and you gotta know what stocks to day trade. And like oil stocks is one of them stocks where you gotta be in it, positioned before an announcement is made. Because even if you get in at like the end of the day and then it gaps up, as you can see, the stock can still sell off in pre-market. So you want to make sure that you're not getting into a stock to swing and then it's up overnight and then it sells off at pre-market, right? So we're going to get you right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come in the Discord, make sure you take the course, make sure you take the curriculum, be on the live trading joints, and we're going to get you right, bro. Real talk. We're going to get you right, man, for real. So just make sure you tap in with us and we're going to get you right. Right? Yeah, oil stocks is interesting. For sure, Tanviri. All right, Tanviris. All right. So, y'all, it's been an hour and a half. I hope that you guys got everything that you wanted from this live. I hope y'all got the levels, and I hope y'all have fun as well, okay? I know we be chopping it up. We be having some fun, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I try to make getting to the money fun too, because it ain't just the market. It ain't just stocks. It ain't just charts. You know what I'm saying? We real people, and you know what I'm saying? We gotta have fun. If it ain't fun, then it's not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? The moment I stop having fun with it, I'll be done with it, right? That's what Drake said, and I really believe that. So if I'm not having fun with what I'm doing, then I'm just being a robot at that point. And I'm not here to be a robot. I'm here to be me. You feel me? So yeah, I learned not to mess with oil stocks last year. Exactly, Michelle. Right? Chris, he bless up yourself, Isaiah. I appreciate that, Chris Henry. Right, yeah, be in there, yeah. And Isiah, make sure you engage, you know, lock in with us, ask questions, and we gonna get you right, bro. All right. So yeah, y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We gonna close this out, y'all. Y'all already know how we do, so I want y'all to say it with me, okay? Appreciate that. I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all for all the love that y'all be sharing with me and y'all be giving me, for real. I need the love and I receive the love, for real. All right. Thank you. You changing lives. Hey, I appreciate that, Michelle. Appreciate that, Turnpike. All right. So we gonna close it out. I want y'all to say this with me, man. Make sure y'all get up out your head, right? Go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right, y'all? Because of the Strat method being a blessing, it's helping a lot of, yeah, no, for real talk. Real talk, Michael. All right? So if y'all want to, man, be sure to tap in with the Discord. Come trade with us. I'm going to see y'all in the morning, right? Y'all have a great day. All of y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.